All right, guys, kicking off session here. We're gonna do either 6 to 8 tables, and we got 3 going right now. We pick up aces already down here. I'll put it up here. Come out for a raise. Serenity now has got 4 bets in him for sure. Just calls. Pretty good flop. I'm gonna start with a check. I think I've just got this so locked down. Like, I don't know how many king 10s there are out there. That's really the only hand I'm worried about. This guy could have king 10, I suppose, but he doesn't have a big enough stack for me to even give a shit. So just gonna try and let Serenity now catch up or represent an ace or bluff, or maybe he's got a set himself. Who knows? It does come out betting. And we'll check call. King 10 would get there now. It'd be such a shame if he had that. I don't think he's calling a bet with king 10. I mean, he could be king 10 of spades or something, or king 10 of clubs or hearts or diamonds. That's the only thing that might call. He checks back. I think... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's calling, but I think if we check, he just checks back. So I think we just go for it here. Hope he has like some kind of 2 pair. And he hasn't snap folded, which is good. We might get a call. Folding here with 8-9. We would have got there. God. Make the call, Serenity. You make the call. Let's go. Come on. Hit that call button. Hit that call button. Ticking it all the way down. He probably has nothing. He's just trying to make me sweat in the event that I am bluffing. Oh no, I've given myself the hiccups somehow. This will be fun. This will be fun. Talking through multiple hands, multiple tables with the hiccups should be pretty fun. We'll try to run this one for a little bit longer today. We'll go like, I don't know, between half an hour and 45 minutes, somewhere in there. Maybe we'll go an hour depending on whether or not we're winning. If we're winning, we'll keep playing. If we're losing, we'll definitely be cutting it short. Hopefully we can get more tables up here, and then I'll get rid of this photo of my ugly mug so that we can see all 8 tables when we eventually get them up. Like, hurry up, though, you know? Like, I'm on, like, 7... I'm on 10 wait lists. Literally, I'm on 10 wait lists. Yes. Look at all the wait lists I'm on. I can join more, too. There's just no tables. 1, 2. Open sesame. Come on. Pocket 10s. My daughter's mimicking me in the background. Yeah, I'm going to try to get music going. Babe, you think YouTube will actually take it down if I play music? 100%? Even if it's like in the background? God damn it. How do these people do it then? How are they doing it on Twitch and stuff like that? They just got music bumping 24/7. Hmm. I'm gonna call here with the 7-5 of hearts. I was tempted to raise, but McLaren's a pretty tight player. And we can just bank it like that, right? You just bank. That's not a big deal. I think we gotta just go for a check shove here. It looks like he has a set. I mean, if he has 9-7, that'd be pretty gross. We do block that, and we do have outs if he does have 9-7 to some hearts. But he could have like Queen Jack of hearts. He could have Jack 9 of hearts. He could have, and then he could have all sets, which probably aren't folding. So even though we have the essential nuts right now, close to, it's not too unlikely to get outrun on this river sometimes when he calls. So we'll just shove. Does fold. All right. No action there. But we do pick up a little bit of money. All right, let's try to get some music going here. We'll give it a shot. All right, here come the tables. In hot. Everyone leaves their tables at the same time, so they all open at once. Freezing, thus freezing your computer. See? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're up to 7 tables now. It's going to be pure action for you guys. Hope you can follow. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll just do... Let's see what 8 looks like. Let's see what 7 looks like for you guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it out. Is that too much? That might be too much. Yeah, we're gonna drop the table. We'll keep it at 6 for the duration of this hour. We'll get off that table. That table sucks. All right. This guy called a 1/3 bet. He's a short stack. I'm tempted to just put in like a small overbet here and then fold to a shove, which is exactly what I'm doing. He folds though. Looks like I'm using my peripheral vision to see that he folded, but it looks like he did fold. Yes, he did. And we'll mark him green as a guy that we will target because he's not using a full stack. Number one tell that somebody is not generally a big player. Okay, Serenity. Serenity's going to be picking on me. I can tell you that right now. Him and I go back and forth. Check back the ace-5 here. 3-way. Yeah, I really hope the audio doesn't get taken down. God, my neck is killing me. 2s? All right. I got a guy behind. I don't feel like spinning 2s right now. Just yet. There you go. That couldn't have been a good flop. McLaren is a good player. Like, he should be purple because he's a net. So we're going to be avoiding these guys, right? We're like, there's no point in getting the hands with these guys. We gotta hit our neck with the massage gun. That's what we gotta do. All right, this here will save your life. If you are a poker player who grinds hands online and you are an early onset of carpal tunnel, this here, the Nimbus Massager 3000, can't go wrong. Unless it makes me misclick, then I can go wrong, definitely. Oh, yeah. Just gonna start by checking this with a club. See what he does. I expect a lot of check backs. Look at this. Close, close. We'll play later when we're not streaming. Now I'm gonna bet 1/3. He's gonna have a lot of jacks, but he'll also have a fair amount of 10s and like some baby clubs some of the time. Okay. Hopefully that helps. God. Tag a chiropractor that can save me. I've gone like multiple times and it just doesn't help. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Massage therapist. My wife's all about the acupuncture. Go try your acupuncture. That's what she sounds like. That's exactly what she sounds like, by the way, when she talks. This is a 3-bet. Small blind versus button open. The button's going to be very wide. And it's just an easy if you 4-bets, we can fold type scenario. Thank you. Serenity now shoves. That's ace king, I would say. Yep. There you go. No club outs. No club outs. No club outs. That's over. Okay. I don't know why you're squeezing it so long. It's definitely not an ace, so I don't know why you're squeezing that. We going down forever. Hopefully we get some interesting hands. We grinded a bunch today. We are already at $365 in rake back. That's one day. And it'll probably be at least 500 by the end of today. So you can make up to 500 a day in rake back when you're up to 70% rake back like I am. Definitely helps with things. I'll tell you that much. Can we get a tourney going? Let's get a tourney going. What do we got? 55 stack. The Tuesday Classic? Tuesday Classic. What's up top here? 7,500 up top for the Tuesday Classic. 250 buying. Or we can try to get into... What's this? What's the buy in here? Alright, we'll try to get into the Ontario Millions for starters. I don't like how much late reg is still left in the 250. It's too much. It's close. This might be a call. I'm not sure, but I don't like giving guys in red action because they don't give me action. Here's our attorney. I'll drag it over when we have a relevant hand. All right, ace high wins some of the time. He's got like threes or something. Okay, ace high. We win. 3-bet, 3-bet. Gonna be folding to a 4-bet here from Timothy. 3-bet works though. Fold, fold, fold. No hand in the tourney just yet. Yeah, our photo's a little different here than on Poker Stars. On Poker Stars, we got that tilting photo of me like that. On this one, we got a ship, a boat rather, a ship that says no worries on it, but is sinking. I think that's pretty fitting. All right, we got a hand here. Ace queen open. Keep it nice and big. I'll be getting this in for 23 big blinds. Screw it. Like, I'm not really going to be sitting here waiting for aces in these tourneys. You either run a stack up or you don't. Throw the one-third bet. Just going to be betting small enough that he calls me again with whatever he just called me with. So, we turn the ace. Not folding here ever. Okay. Just put the kids to bed. Now we can finally focus properly. All day today we were juggling tables and kids. Now we get a real grind session in. Try to go somewhere in the Ontario Millie. Only 2 players get through. 16 entrants right now, 10 left. I'm pretty sure for the Ontario Millions, let's check actually. First place gets like 17,000 if I remember right. Let me see. Oh, more. So if we make it to day 2, that's what the payouts are. Pretty damn good. Yeah, it'll be nice when we get one of those on stream for you guys. Nice little final table. Big cash. It's coming soon. Gonna start playing tourneys daily again. We really don't play tourneys often, but when we did, we won. We came second actually in the main event last year, or the beginning of this year for 20,000. Then we followed that up with like a 6th place cash again for another 8,000. And then we had a couple of like $3,500 wins in there for some smaller tourneys and some $2,500 wins. And then we just, I don't know, we got tired of tournaments sometimes. They're so high variance, like you can lose for days and stop playing. Start with a small bet here. We can have queens in our range. We block 8s. It's going to be less likely overall that he's hit that board. No action for Serenity now. I will deprive him of action until I get a hand, and then you can have all the action you want. Excuse me. Ace King. Okay, Dragon. I'm just gonna small 3-bet get this in. I could also just shove, but I like giving myself the extra street of fold equity on the flop. Like if they have a hand like nines, let's say, and they decide they want to call, or nines not a good example, but like sixes, and like a jack comes on the board, I can still fold out sixes. Whereas if I just shove, he's gonna call with like sixes or sevens, let's say, and I have to hit my ace or king, for example. So you just get like an extra street. Plus, it looks stronger. Just looks a lot stronger overall. No action for you, sir. Okay, we're gonna tighten up on this table. Where else is he to our left? Okay, so we're gonna be super tight on this table as far as our opening ranges go. Like uncomfortably tight. Because he's just three betting us often. He's gonna be trying to get us in some tough situations like that. I'm overbetting here with Queen 8. He doesn't have a king, and we have clubs to go with it. He could have a 10 though. But even a 10 might fold to this overbet. What the fuck is usually a fold when he says what the fuck? That usually is a fold. See? Again, guys, we're trying to build this channel, so if there's any if you get any kind of value from these videos at all, that you learned something or whatever, please let us know in the comments. And also, please hit the subscribe button so that we can make money on YouTube by the time we are 50 years old. Do not hold out on that subscribe button. There will only be better, more entertaining things to come, by the way. We're going to start commentating as well on some bigger events. And we may introduce something called Politics in Poker, where we play a little poker and we talk a little politics, something everyone's scared to do. So I might bring my poker career to a crashing, burning, crashing halt before it even begins. Because you know what? We got some opinions. We got some big, strong opinions. But that's all they are. They're just opinions, right? Wide open here with Jack 10. You're going to be folding to any 3-bet, obviously. But we will bring that back soon. What you thinking about there, T-Dot Life? What you thinking about? Oh, just thinking about calling, are we? What you thinking about, Sethi? What you thinking about over there? Thinking about a squeeze, aren't you? You're thinking about it. Only waterproof to go after this. Okay. And we do get a call from waterproof. The king's more in our range. I expect this guy here to be like he can have king jack and stuff like that, but I block king jack. I expect him to be 3-betting king queen. So I'm gonna be barreling here. I'm putting at least 2 barrels out here. I'm just worried if this guy calls because he can have like some king X. We got aces down here. All right, we take that down. I didn't see what the rabbit was, but all right, action. Let's go, sympathy. Have some sympathy for me and 4-bet me, will ya? Have some sympathy. You're under the gun. You got to have a strong range. right? Like tens through kings here. Definitely a 4-bet. Right? Ace queen would call probably suited. Ace king's a 4-bet too. We do block that, but there it is. Do we call? Do we call? No, I think we just get this in. Like his under the gun range is gonna be so strong. So strong. Jam. We jamming. We got kings. Gross. Holden. Texas Holden. Texas Holden. Oh, now we're definitely holding. Send me all that money there, Easy Sympathy. I got sympathy for you. Here we are. We're running hot. We ran kings and the aces twice today and lost. So we had one coming back our way. But I definitely have sympathy for you because I know the feeling. Damn, we're already at 26 minutes. It looks like we are going to go to an hour. It looks like we will do an hour. I'm going to be double barreling this Jack 9 here. 0 equity bluff, but he's got few kings and even less threes now that there's 2 of them out there. But he will have some middle pairs. This may be a 3-barrel. This may be a 3-barrel bluff spot, or I give up now. I have to decide. What do I feel like doing? It'd be nicer if I had a club, but I don't. I think we do go for 3 barrels. We're going for 3. We are going for 3 barrels. Don't give a shit. Thank you. Oh, could you guys not see that? Wait a minute. What table was that on? I gotta remember that you guys can't see this table here. We gotta bring it up a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Fuck. What? How many hands did I play on that table that you guys couldn't see? How annoying. I gotta bring it up to here. There we go. I think we can bring it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. There's nowhere to put my stupid head on this screen. Flop top set. I really hope there's no copyright infringement on this just because I'm listening to music in the background. I'm trying to keep it low so that like these guys don't care. I think we got to pop it up here. We're kind of vulnerable with the hearts and if an 8 or it comes or Jack comes, it kills our action. Wow, you flopped a straight? Or it's a set. It looks like you flopped a straight, but I just hope it's a set. Okay. That's got decent equity too. Pair it up though. Thank you. Thank you. The heart comes too. Sorry, man. Running hot. Running hot. Running hot. Betting here, King 7. That range hits us more than it hits him. And it does hit us. We have a king, so I mean the 10s he's got a lot of though. Check. Check folding now on that turn. Clubs come in, straights come in. He's gonna know that we're gonna have sets, 2 pairs, and all that. And if he bets, like, I mean, we can't eat, like, can't continue. We just can't. He's gonna make our life hell, right? Unless we decide to turn our hand into a bluff. But we have a king, so I don't know. It's a little high up in the range to be turning it into a bluff. I think we're just bluffing way too much if we're turning our top pair into a bluff there. No diamond, or sorry, no clubs. Cool. Flop trips. Serenity now and I might get it in here. He's an under the gun open, so he's going to be pretty strong. 1/3 here now. Start trying to build a pot, but I think he just folds. Yeah. And I'm worried about if he 4-bets here. It's going to be like a pocket kings versus ace king type hand. He just calls. That's not a good board to c-bet on. It's probably better to check call, check fold, and then maybe throw in some check raises sometimes. I'm going to start by checking. And we'll see what his sizing is. I may go for a check raise. Problem is he's going to have like jacks and stuff like that too. And then like the times he has 8s, 9s, and 10s. Okay, now he definitely doesn't have jacks. But he's also not folding 8s, 9s, and 10s. So we're still ahead of ace queen. We have a hand here as well. Call there, call here, fold, check. May call one. Okay, hold on. We'll come back. There's too much happening. Too much happening. Calling with the ace-9 on the in the tourney. I don't know. I know you guys got a quick glimpse of that. And now he's barreling again pretty hard. Tempted to call here. Tempted to call. With, I mean, he could have ace-queen. Would ace-queen check back? I don't know. Okay, have it. Have it. Here, in the tourney, we don't give a shit. Okay, we don't give a shit. We are calling here, and we're calling river as long as we like it, as long as it's not a heart, queen, or 7. That means we lose 2, though. That means we lose 2. But we might hero him. We'll see. Oh. I mean, I don't care about this tournament, to be honest. I just don't. It's so hard for me to care. Ace queen, ace 10 of hearts. Call. Close. Real close. Okay, we're out of that. We don't care at all. Hard to care. It's hard to care about these little tourneys, man. I just want to like have a stack and yeah, I don't know. That's a bad call. Obviously, we know that. I just want to focus on the cash games, you know, but I want to like have fun in a tourney. Only $50. Horrible call. Horrible. But it was weird. Like, I'll tell you why I called. I opened to 2, and then he, like, min-raised to 3, which looked like he didn't realize I opened. So, it looked like it was a mistake or a misclick on his end. So I tried to go on a hunch there, but obviously that didn't really work out. Starting with a check here, we 3-bet. He called. We block pocket 9s. He's going to have, like, 10s and stuff. And we can still have like aces, kings, queens. We got pocket jacks. And then we block 9s. So I'm actually going to turn this into a bluff. I think we can get it through pretty often. Betting this twice. He does call. I mean, he could be calling with any clubs here too. We are deep. We are deep. I'm folding this king jack now. I'm going to check here. I think he's going to check back quite a bit if he has clubs. I don't think he's going to risk getting blown off his hand. We block 10-8. I guess that just means you have a set of jacks. Guess that's what it means. How is it that you can be betting into me here? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. He is labeled red, so we're going to let the bluff go here. We had to continue on it if we wanted to. He had 4-5. No. No. Oh my god. Nice bluff. Oh my god. Nice bluff, dude. Wow. He calls me with 4-5 high, basically. What did he have? Backdoor hearts and a straight draw? What do you have? He had... Yeah, he literally had a 3 backdoor to a 3 flush / straight. Try that again. Try that again now, please. Please have a hand here. Oh, snap folds around. Shocker. You pick up aces, everyone snap folds around. Wow. Nice bluff, dude. Calls a big bet with 5 high, like a boss. And then he has the presence of mind to go for a big bet on that turn. See, you know, we were right in our reads though. Like we were blocking the set of eights. What could he have? There's literally repping one hand. I wish we just went with our gut. Ugh. Spun over that. Spun. Ace queen here. Got to be careful on this board. Wow, that is a disgusting turn card. Pretty much just giving up now. Like, we lose everything. We lose the pocket eights, pocket nines, pocket tens, 8, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, queen 10, jack 9, 9, 10. Like we lose to so much. So just have it. Have it. All flushes we lose to as well. Checking back ace 10 here. No need to get all spicy for no reason. But yeah, with that 8-9 hand there on the flop, like we're correct there with our raise on that flop. Like our read's right. He just played really, really good to have known to call there and then bet turn. Call one here with the aces. Ace high might be good some of the time. I think we just rivered him though. I think he's got like pocket eights or something. I'm gonna go super small to get called by pocket eights. Pocket fours, same thing. Same thing pretty much. Here we now turn a straight draw to go with our flush draw and an overcard. I don't know how we can hit a 5 or a 9 for straight. I don't know how often he's folding, so I'm just gonna check back and try to realize our equity. And also because we know we're gonna brick, so why bet? I feel like this guy just nailed it on the turn though. Some like stupid 9-7 or something. Can't call with ace high though. Probably just a pair of tens. Fold. Yeah, positive EV. Nice. Yeah, look at my note on him. Ultra Shark. That was a note from a while ago too. Got that right. He is an ultra shark. But at least now we know who we're playing against. I'm gonna isolate this guy with queen 5 suited. Why not? Why not? Oof. I almost misclicked there. Labeling him green, by the way. The limpin' lawyer. The limpin' lawyer. Labeling this guy green too. One and dunning this. He's got 16 bigs behind. Usually it's going to be... Okay, now we're definitely not wanting and dunning it. I think we're just... Twoing and throughing it. Twoing and seeing it through. Shove. There you go. Full house. No. Send it. Yep, the small bets got him to hammer river there, I'm sure. Too high flush draw. Flush. I mean, and it's good. Queen's here in a blind battle. Essentially, it's button on his 4-bet range is gonna be super wide here. Just sucks when you have queens because you block a lot of the 4-bet bluffs. Like you block ace queen, you block king queen. So it ends up always being like aces, kings, or jacks, and then like ace king. But we still got to get it in. Folding twos. Jacks. Kings. Damn, boy. I don't know why you took so long. Queen? He's running it twice, which is nice. 10 ace. 10. Okay, just the queen now. Doesn't look like it's coming. It is coming! Oh, boy. Yeah, so gross. Kings versus queens, button on small blind. That's... Again, like, just time and time again, we proved to ourselves. Just stay away from these red labels. Just stay away from them. They are not getting their money in bad, ever. It's very hard to believe that you're behind in so many of these scenarios. But you are. You just are against these guys. They're that good. They're that patient. They're that disciplined. Like they're just you gotta watch out. These fields on WSOP or GG rather, Ontario are very tough. In my opinion. In my opinion. If you ask them, they may say otherwise, but we definitely have a hard time against anybody who's labeled red. They give us a hard time anyway. Sometimes you're competing and you don't even realize you're competing. The top level, like, everyone feels like they're not good enough. That's part of being a competitor is you're like, you never feel like you're good enough and you always want to get better and you still don't feel like you're good enough. It's very tough. It's a very tough game. A very tough field. 3-betting Frunkies here. And we'll go for another 15 minutes and then we'll wrap this video up. That's a small 4-bet. So I am going to peel here and just try to hit clubs. Our ace is no good. We know that. But our 5 might be good if we hit another one. Also, this nails a calling range. And some people who would be like, oh, I'm going to bet if he, in case he has like ace king and ace queen, I'll just see where I'm at. But I have an ace, so we block a lot of that if they end up getting there. So we really just don't want to see a king, queen, or jack. But a 5 is definitely something that we don't mind seeing. So, like, he's going to have here now, I would say aces, kings, or queens for him to come out betting. Aces, kings, or queens. And he's going to be betting into us. Like, he's putting us on, like, 9s, 10s, or jacks, probably. And he's going to be betting into us here, and then he's going to shove river. So. And he's never putting us on a 7. 4-betting ace, queen here. Yeah, he's never putting us on a 7, so we'll just put this in. He's got a straight. That is crazy. We rivered him. How do you have a straight, dude? This guy 4-bet me with 6-4 offsuit. Nails a straight to have me dead to rights. Completely dead to rights. And then I somehow run a full house. Can you guys let that sink for a second? Unbelievable. He's getting a green label, though, for 4-betting me with 6-4 offsuit. 4-bet me with 6-4 offsuit. Wild. Why are you limping? That makes me nervous. He might just be limping because he knows I'm a heavy 3-better. Can't believe that guy had 6-4. Can't believe it. Okay, whatever limp calls my bet on this board is probably having me crushed. So I'm just going to check back here, and I'm not even going to put another dollar in this pot unless I hit an ace. Maybe a jack. No. Oh, boy. Can't believe that guy flopped a straight. And then got runnered for the suck out. How filthy is that? Poor guy. That is terrible. Oh my god. What a dream flop for a 4-bet pot, though. That, his check makes sense now. You know, his check makes sense on that flop. He's just massively huge. One and dunning with the ace queen. If he doesn't have a club, we win. Thank you. Would have turned a queen, though. Okay, so we're up a buy in here. We're up a buy in here. We're up a buy in here. And we're up a buy in here. Or, sorry, we're not up a buy in here. We're up a buy in here. Pioneer Village. The Pioneer, we're up a Pioneer and a Pioneer Village. Here at Pioneer Village. Top pair. Bet. Backdoor flush, try to go with it. Giving up on this. Purple, by the way, is the tightest guy imaginable. What do I do here? What do I do here? Queen 10, Jack 10 gets there. We block Queen 10, block Jack 10. We block 10, 7. Block Jack 9. I don't know. I think we're just checking back here. Try to hit a heart, and we do. I think we're good some of the time, too, already on the turn. But when he comes out betting here. Evans to Betsy. Yeah, like, obviously, we're shoving. I don't think he's ever got better hearts. Unless it's... No. I think we got the lock on this one, guys. I think we got the lock. Yes, we do. He called so quickly that I didn't think we had the lock at all, to be honest. I thought that we somehow were beat because he called so quick. But we did. We did have the lock. We are who we thought we were. Okay. Oh, he's putting the boxing jams on us. Sorry, brother. Call. Okay, hearts. The hearts are hitting us. The hearts are hitting us. Let's see if they can hit us again. Okay. Check back is weird. Either pocket aces or pocket jacks or tens or something. We're going to bet twice either way. Just not much, but 1/3. Just try to get jacks to fold. Okay. That works. And by the way, we're not just trying to get queens or jacks to fold. We're trying to get everything worse than that to fold too. So when I say like I'm just trying to get this to fold in one hand, I really mean that hand and everything worse than that hand. That is better than us. So you got to specify these things. Everything worse than that hand that is better than our hand. So that's what I'm trying to get to fold. So you're wondering why I've fold checked off already? Like purple, red, red, red. No action to these guys. I don't care if I have ace deuce and that's a defender of the big blind. I don't care. Okay? To the poker nerds out there, you be a nerd, okay? And nerds aren't a bad thing, by the way. Like you can be whoever you want. Nerd is actually a really good thing. Nerds are smart. Nerds own like 90% of the companies on planet Earth. So it's not a diss. All I'm saying is that ain't me. All right? That's all I'm saying. I heard a scream from my daughter's room, or it sounds like my son. Let's check the camera. Okay. My wife's already on it. I know she's already on it because when I opened the camera was already moving. What do we do here? I think we just shove, try to get him to fold out a queen, and we can still hit a heart or a 10. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, we somehow managed to chop that. That's hilarious. We were ahead. 55%. Nines. Just try to get this hand heads up. If he 4-bets us, probably gonna fold. He's red label. Okay, he just calls. Queen's in our range, but it can also be in his. He's going to have, well, probably doesn't have nines because we have nines. So he's going to have tens and jacks, which we'll call one. He'll have eights some of the time, and then he'll have some king queen suited and some ace queens. So we'll just start with a bet here. Ace jack, ace 10 suited, all that might fold still. We're ahead of that. Yeah, I mean, these guys are not bluffing. Like, the red labels are not bluffing. And I want to back-click him here. Problem is I block nines, I block 10, or sorry, I block nines, and I block, like, any kind of middling straight. I block 9, 10 of clubs if it was doing that. I block all of that. Yeah. I mean, I want to back-click it, but we won't. We won't back-click it. We'll just let him have it because he's a red label, and he's better than us. And I hate to say that, but he is. And the only way we know how to beat him right now is just by not playing against him. So until we figure that out, onward and forward, folding to the tightest guy on the site, point. One and dunning the eights here versus our boy here just called with jack high to our shove. Checking back ace deuce, opening king 9. Some of you are probably wondering why I 3.5x. Because it's not proper. The ratios and the percentages are up. I 3.5x because I want a 3.5x. How's that? That's why I 3.5x. All right, I want to. I like bigger pots, and I cannot lie. Check back the king 9, and we have showdown value now, so I don't think we ever win. But oh, we do win. Folding versus red label. Folding here versus red label. Betting this one again. The ace is more our card than it is his, but he's going to have diamonds some of the time. I think for the most part, we just fold out like pocket sevens and stuff like that. But we're folding out pocket sevens with one diamond too, so I don't mind betting again there. Could also get some weaker queens to fold out, or better queens rather, to fold out some of the time. Hello. Hello. Okay, we are at 52 minutes. We'll go 5 more minutes and then we'll wrap this party up. We'll wrap it up. You wrap it up. Okay, McLaren. He doesn't like when I fuck with him. So I expect a 4-bet here. Or a snap fold. A snap fold is usually the alternative to what he does when I have aces, especially. They just sniff out my aces. I swear, sometimes I think these guys can see my cards. I really believe that. Still can't beat us, though. Even though you can see my cards, you still can't beat me. I just beat myself. That's all I do. Okay. Session's going good, though. We're up here. 2 buy-ins. Up here, buying in a bit. Up here, buying in a bit. Point. Okay, so like I'm going to use this hand as an example. Point here just calls. I wouldn't be surprised if he has jacks or queens with just a call here. But I'm going to start with a check. I'm going to go for check raise. He does bet. And I just want to try and get it. Like, when I have the best of it, it's very rare versus him. Very rare that I have the best of it versus him. So I'm just going to try and build this pot now. Have sevens. Have 2 sevens, please. No, he folds. Too bad. We wouldn't. What a horrible run out, by the way. Thank God we raised. 2 pair now. Start with a bet. We can have a jack as well, but well, we have more aces than him. You liar. You're such a liar. Such a liar. He was big blind? He was big blind. So it's like it's ace jack or nothing, right? I'm gonna min click back. It's ace jack or nothing. You can't have an ace. Oh my god. Please show the bluff though. Please show the bluff. You're so good. See these red labels, man. Show the bluff. He doesn't have one. I bet you it was specifically ace jack. Yeah, we just torched some money there. Top pair. I know the queen comes in, but he's gonna have like king 10 and stuff like that some of the time too. King 9. And then yeah, we'll have some queens. Or just a pair of fours. All right, we get a little bit of that money back. Here we 3-bet this versus Burr. And this is not a perceived board to have hit us. Jack 8-2. It does hit us. Like we can hit a queen or a 7 for the nuts or hearts. But we're going to start with a check because ace king and ace queen and queens wouldn't bet here. I mean, sometimes it would. And now I'm just going to... I just did this to him on the other table. So if I raise here, I have to raise get it in, basically. Which is what I'm doing. But he's going to have like 8s some of the time, pocket 8s. What just calls? I don't know. But we have an open ender still with a pair now to go with our bluff. Shall we end this session in a bang? We blocked the straight. Would pocket jacks rip here? I mean, the only thing we're really worried about is pocket 8s. We have somewhat okay equity versus pocket 8s. Do we go for it? He could have a hand like 9-10 himself. 10s, pocket 9s. We block both of those. Yeah, I mean, the bluff doesn't feel good. It doesn't, but we're going to continue with it. Snaps it off. Same hand. Wow, how do you call that, boy? How do you call that, man? You guys are... I'm telling you, these guys can see my cards. How do you call that? How? How? How do you call that? Tagat. How do you call Tagat? You crazy boy. You're nuts. You got like 30% equity maybe against aces in like a set. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. All right. With that, we will wrap it up. We definitely played our 9-10 better than his, though, I will say. Okay, we'll watch this last hand. We'll just actually... We'll get off all tables. Start with a nice small bet here. Okay, Burr. Burr. It's Burr again. Raise us. Snap folds. I'm telling you, he can see my cards. This guy can see my cards. I'm telling you. All right. Guys, I'm only like 99% serious. No, I'm kidding. I'm somewhat serious, but like I'm more joking, but like come on. Come on. How do you call 9-10 there? When you're a red label, you're supposed to be good. You're supposed to make good calls. How do you do that? Okay, we're definitely gonna make a note though that he calls light. Calls light. Do not bluff. All right. We got no good hands. We're gonna wrap this up. Please share this video if you find it helpful, entertaining, whatever. Please hit the subscribe button so we can make money by the time we're 50 years old. We're only 35, by the way. And we'll see you next time.